Well, listen, we were talking about the teases, about the whole show being dedicated to St. Patrick's Day, and sometimes our traditions are passed down from generation to generation. That is the case today because blogger Angela Bricker is eating with Ange today. She's here to help us get our Irish on. And you really have, oh boy, does it smell good in here, some great stuff to celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
So what are you making?
So this is my Gram's recipe for brisket, and you know what it's like when you have a huge family. So my Gram had 6 children.
Okay.
And so this was her recipe for whenever there were extra kids over, and my grandfather regularly surprised her with other guests for dinner.
Oh, of course.
That's how we ended up with the man we know and love and call Uncle Bert. He was a special guest. And so so my Gram needed something she could throw together fast, that could feed lots of people, and she always made 2, is what she told me. She told me she would make 2 of these and put 1 in the freezer. And that way, whenever there were surprise guests,
she was no surprise anymore on the food.
She had brisket ready to go.
Grams are so good at that.
So good.
My Gram was good at that too.
And it's only 3 ingredients. This thing is
that's even easier.
So fast.
Okay.
So this is what we're gonna do.
Okay.
You are gonna just smear some mustard.
Do you have any idea? My husband would be so happy to hear that schmear was mentioned today.
Schmear mustard, and I've got some like Grey Poupon style.
Am I smearing well enough
this
here?
This is perfect.
Is that enough?
Get a little more on there. More the better. And use whatever you got. You got some yellow mustard.
Right.
That will be great too. That looks good.
We're getting to that ugly sound that mustard makes.
Okay. So I'm just going to.
Now you're really schmearing.
Yeah. We're gonna mash this all in here.
You said your Gram called that like some big squirt or something.
A big squirt.
Big squirt.
A big squirt of mustard. Okay. Now, ingredient number 3 is dry onion soup mix.
That is like a magic weapon. Isn't it a secret weapon for so many things?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's all you need to make this absolutely delicious. So while I'm sprinkling this on, I'm going to tell you a couple of my Gram's tips.
Yeah.
She would tell me to bake this frozen.
Frozen.
Yep, to freeze it first because brisket is a tough piece of meat and you've got to cook it for a long time.
Right.
So if it's frozen, then all of that moisture stays in.
Right, because then it's thawing and all you have more of that. That makes so much sense.
So all I'm going to do is I used my Dutch oven, so I'm going to put the lid on. If you have a baking dish at home, you're going to want to wrap it really tightly with foil. And then bake it 250 for 6 to 8 hours. My mom puts it in the oven overnight.
Yeah, I was just going to say. Yeah.
And I know you like the crock pot. You can crock pot this, but
if you're in a pinch, this is the best way.
Yeah, but in the oven, it's going to get nice and crispy on the top, and then you're going to have some really awesome.
And that's the whole idea.
Yeah.
You're going to fill the house with the smell.
Good smell. And that literally took us 30 seconds to get that together.
Yes, yes, it so did.
Okay, so to go with it, I know everyone eats cabbage today. No, my family is like, who's going to eat that?
Plus, this is so pretty green little pieces.
Baby cabbage. Yeah, my people will eat baby cabbage.
Yeah, my people too. Oh.
So all I did was I took some fresh Brussels sprouts, halved them, tossed them with a little olive oil, salt and pepper, roasted at 450 for about 25 minutes.
Perfect.
Now, and that is fine. Right. I mean, that is good enough.
Yeah, but then really want to taste it up.
All right. So get some sweet balsamic vinegar. I'm using a balsamic glaze right now. Or my other favorite is go over to Taste Alada in Lemoyne and get yourself some fig vinegar.
Oh, wow.
Super sweet and syrupy.
That just sounds great.
So we've got some of that. And then
put the honey on.
A little honey.
Yep.
Soph loved this. I made a batch of these last night,
and Soph is little, so if young children enjoy this, a 7-year-old is going to enjoy this. Soph's a rare bird, though, I tell you.
She is. She's an eater. She's absolutely an eater. But and you could leave it just like this. But I say, like, why would you want to add a little feta cheese?
Well, because feta is great with everything, and you had to add a little. Isn't that one of those extra things?
Well, and if you're Italian and it's St. Patrick's Day, then
you're going to blend it up.
You should do this.
Yes.
And I'm just going to mix them up. I might throw it in the broiler for a minute or two. Just to get that cheese a little gooey. Yeah. And this will be dinner for my family. We will have Gram's brisket, some of these, maybe some potatoes. I got some Irish soda bread.
I can't wait.
And so we're set.
Because you're going to be back here at the very end of the show. I'm not done with this and I need to taste it.